There are two kinds of people in this world. Those who stay far away from cemeteries at night, and those who think ghosts are just stories. Ryan was the second kind, until one night. He took a shortcut through the old Willow Creek Cemetery, and learned the hard way that some graves are better left alone. It was almost midnight, the sky was heavy with thick, black clouds, and the streetlights behind Ryan flickered one by one, until they vanished completely. His car had broken down miles back. His phone was dead, and the only way home was straight through the cemetery. He stood at the rusted gate, listening to the wind moan through the trees. The iron screeched as he pushed it open, and a cold, damp breath of air rolled out, smelling of wet earth and decay. "Just a shortcut," he muttered, forcing a nervous laugh. 5 minutes and I'm out. He stepped inside. Gravel crunched beneath his shoes as he followed the winding path between the tombstones. Names faded with age stared back at him under the pale moonlight. Some stones leaned crookedly, others were cracked and covered in moss. He quickened his pace, trying to ignore the chill crawling up his spine. Then he heard it, footsteps. Soft, slow, crunching right behind him. He froze. His breath caught. The sound stopped too. He turned quickly. Nothing. Just rows of silent graves staring back at him. He let out a shaky laugh. Okay. Just my imagination. He started walking again, and then, the footsteps returned. Louder. Closer. He spun around, pulling out his small flashlight. But the beam flickered weakly and died. Darkness swallowed him whole. The footsteps stopped. Only the sound of his heartbeat filled the air. "Hello?" he called, his voice trembling. "Is someone there?" The wind whispered through the trees. And then something moved, a faint rustling near the marble angel statue. Ryan squinted, and saw a man, tall, thin, dressed in black. "Hey!" Ryan shouted, half relieved. "You scared the hell out of me." "You got a phone?" The man didn't answer, didn't move. He just stared. Ryan's mouth went dry. The man's head tilted slightly, almost curious. Then, without a sound, he turned and slipped behind the graves. Ryan's nerves screamed run, but his legs refused to move. He took one cautious step forward, and that's when he noticed it, a grave. Freshly dug, the soil was dark and loose, and inside the coffin was wide open. Ryan's flashlight flickered back to life for a second, just long enough for him to see the inside was empty. He leaned closer, confused, until his eyes caught the name carved into the headstone. Ryan Carter. Born 1997, died 2025. He froze. His name. His birthday. The same year. His heart started pounding so hard it hurt. "What the hell is this?" he whispered. Then, the footsteps returned, slow, deliberate, dragging through the gravel. He turned. The tall man was back, but now Ryan could see his face, pale, sunken eyes, skin streaked with dirt, a sick smile twisting his lips. Ryan stumbled backward, tripping over a broken headstone. "Stay away!" he shouted. The man didn't stop. He leaned forward, voice dry as dust. "You're late, Ryan. We've been waiting." Ryan bolted. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him. The gates were right there, so close. His lungs burned, his chest screamed. Then something icy wrapped around his ankle. He hit the ground hard, twisting in panic. A pale, muddy hand was reaching out from the open grave, gripping his leg. Then another hand. And another. He kicked, clawed, screamed, but the earth itself began to pull him down. His fingers tore through the soil, but it was useless. The last thing he saw before the darkness swallowed him was the pale man's face hovering above the grave, smiling. The next morning, the caretaker arrived early. The gate was open. He frowned, following the fresh footprints leading to a grave that hadn't been there yesterday. He stopped, looked at the headstone, Ryan Carter, and lying on top of the freshly covered dirt was a phone. Cracked, screen black, but faintly glowing with one notification. Memory video saved, 12:59 a.m., If you ever find yourself walking past a cemetery at night, and you hear footsteps behind you, don't turn around, and before you go, subscribe. You might need company the next time someone's following you from the dark.